Welcome everyone. Welcome. Very good afternoon. So good to see you. How was your challenge, Avni?
Yeah, it was good, ma'am. Very good, very good. Informative and definitely innovative also.
Lovely, lovely. Saryu will take over. Saryu?
Yeah. Avani, which one was your favorite one?
Award one.
Which one? Award? Yeah, really. We never celebrate ourselves as much as we should. I think a great opportunity to, really reflect back and give an award to yourself for all the hard work that you're doing, in the school and, when we were kids, someone did give us an award for standing first or winning a race.
Yeah.
But as we grow up, it's very important. Yeah, that's great. Ramana, did you share which one is your favorite one?
The award part, the last one, that I liked, and I mostly enjoyed every day's challenge. And this is the first time I messaged someone. Otherwise, if other sessions and all, if they ask me to message or if they ask me to talk, I would never open up. But first time, I think I started.
Yeah, that's very good. I think the first step is to come out of your comfort zone and come out of the hesitation that we feel. And I think most of us, we do a lot, but we just don't express enough. So this is very important. And I think, like I was reading all your messages throughout, and Abhilasha was replying. I think she is such an amazing coach. Like she will really give you that comfort so that you can come out of your comfort zone into the growth zone. So it's, yeah, I think we all have been lucky to go through this 1 week with her.
And good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. And congratulations because you did the challenge, because you challenged yourself. So that was very brave of you. So amazing. And yes, today I'm going to discuss what is actually the meaning of 2.0. Like Anita has been asking me, Anita, can you be on camera, please? And thank you so much, everyone, being on camera. So, you know what? Let's check who wants a fulfilled life and who wants to be the 2.0, what the challenge was, right? So, this is all about being 2.0 of yourself and to be able to live the fulfilled life, right? So, Saryu and Anshu they are also coaches and they have checked with you how was the challenge. And I heard, and it was, I was just sitting here and listening to you, and I was so happy that all of you enjoyed the challenge. So that was amazing. That means, you know what, like you have the spark. First of all, it means that you have the spark and you will be on fire in no time. That is the first thing. So just, feel very happy and feel powerful. That is the first thing I would like to say. Now, you know what? Like when we are born, right? We are babies and we are born, raised by our parents, and parents take care of us. Then friends are around us. Then maybe colleagues are around us, and they are shaping us, right? We don't really know who we are. This is not in our process. It's not about India. It's nowhere in the world anyone teaches you that or asks you who are you. Nobody asks you, right? That is a very important thing. We just get shaped up. Like I feel like that there is a ball, someone kicked, then somewhere it was hidden, then again someone kicked the ball, probably the wind hit and just moved on its own. So life is like that, right? So I have a question. If life is a car, who is the driver? If life is a car, who is the driver of you? Think,
Ourselves.
right? We have to be. But are we? Are we? Probably not. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's job, sometimes it's children, sometimes it's husband, and in this process, somewhere, it is not just for Of course, for women it is more, but even for men it is like that. If you ask them, it is like their family, their parents, their children, their job, and it is somewhere we have to accept that it is little bit more responsibility on them, right? They have that little bit more responsibility. So this program where it says that reclaim yourself, it was to it was to encourage you to find the version, find your purpose for which you were born on this earth. So is it just like that? That's it? Not really. There is a lot actually. So you know what, like when we are growing up and when we are like, babies and then teenagers and adults, we are figuring out, and then someone tells us that, you should be healthy, you should be happy, then someone tells you, teachers and all, you have to have a meaningful life. Okay. But we do get lost somewhere. And you know what? We get confused that pleasure is happiness. Now, this is very confusing. Actually, one of the client asked me, you know what, I go out on Saturday, Sunday, whole day and just, indulge myself. I didn't ask much what is the meaning of indulgence because, probably it will put him in the wrong position. But indulging yourself, is bringing you pleasure. But is the pleasure giving you happiness? Now, to understand what is the difference between pleasure and happiness. So, pleasure is like, Ramana, you are on camera. Tell me, what is your favorite sweet?
Carrot halwa.
Okay, nice. Pravina, what about you?
Kheer, payasam.
Wonderful. So, if you eat kheer payasam, Avni, what is your favorite sweet? Okay,
Kaju Katli.
Okay, wonderful. So Kaju
Kaju
Katli, Kheer Paisam, and Gajar Ka Halwa, everyone's favorite. And everyone is smiling also. And I give you the finest of the halwa and the katli and the paisam in the world. Okay, tell me how long that taste will last. Yes, Pravina,
Few,
tell me.
few minutes after eating, maybe. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Ramana, what about you? How long you will remember the taste of that bestest halwa in this world?
Maybe one day, 1 or
One
2
day.
days sometimes.
One day, maybe 2 days. Avani, what about you?
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour,
Okay.
half day.
So maximum life of the taste of the pleasure of the sweet. Different types. I'm pretty sure Dr. Swati and Pooja also has the same kind of duration. So they will be also remembering something like that. But will you remember it forever? Okay, now remember it, okay, what we just talked about. Next is, like, I think a lot of you are teachers, at least they are mothers. I can see children here and there, and I know that Pravina and Ramana are teachers, right? So tell me that one memory which you have spent with your child, or, as you were a child with your parents, with your teachers, which shaped you, that was a moment which shaped you, like, to become a better student or to make a better student or to become a better mother. Just try to recall, and if you want to share, you please share it, please share it. But if you don't want to share it, that's also okay, because if you want to keep it private, but that particular moment will bring the smile every time you remember it, isn't it? Would you agree? Right? Yes, Avni, please tell.
Yeah, when actually I was in first standard and my mother was not there with me. She went to like my nana's house for maybe some emergency or I don't remember as of now. But yeah, for that week I was always crying. I want to go to my mother. I want to go to my mother, and she used to comfort me like anything. Like she made me to like be little bit self in like self dependent, independent. Okay, little bit, maybe just base she has put, nothing much, just comforting me. But till now I can remember that whatever it is, we have come alone or definitely we have to go alone. That time that was not seriousness was not there, awareness was not there. But yeah, okay, it is okay sometimes to manage by our own self also. Then I
Right.
slowly started like kind of being mature or taking things like being dependent, you can tell.
So that one
So
moment
that
shaped
still
you,
I remember. Mhm.
right? That one
Mhm.
moment shaped you, right? And you remember it that you changed for better, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And you are proud of yourself.
Yeah,
That
yeah. I
has
remember my
lasted,
mother.
that, right?
Mhm.
That you have also probably, helping your child also to have it, right? So that is a lasting, impression on your life. But nowadays, when we grow up, right, what do we do most of the time is we just, it's morning, it's afternoon, it's evening, I have to cook, I have to go work, come back, and done. Then again, the same cycle repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. Suddenly, we realize 10 years gone, 20 years gone. Then we are having wrinkles, and then we are old, and then okay, now what? Now children are grown up, So children, we have to look after and their family there, and then. But you know what? We are not happy. What happens is that our unhappiness, which we have ignored because of the things are around us, and somehow it is giving us the pleasure of 1 minute or one day or 1 hour, whatever, right? And on that pleasure we are just spending throughout our lives without making the meaning of life. Every life has a purpose. Have you found your purpose in your life? Do you know that what is the purpose of your life? If nothing, at least if you're not even doing for something, on a big level, on a societal level, what you have done for yourself, are you sure that only this much is your potential? Think about it, right? Now what happens, like, see, this is the best I could manage. So when we are growing up, right, things happen. Like with Avni, her mother went for a few days somewhere, and that has impacted her, right? Though it shaped her in independent way, but it impacted her, right? Same way, a lot of things happen, right? And every trauma, every incidents which are not happy, they are forming a knot, right? Like this, exactly like this. And I am not naming those trauma, what the trauma is, but you know your trauma, isn't it? So when we are moving towards a life, each trauma, each spot, it is being formed like this. If you don't address these trauma, these pains, these mental health situations, sometimes, in different way, we just become knots. We do not have a uniform, single, smooth life. So that's why the mental health becomes important. Now, if I am making it in more knots, the length is reduced, right? Length is reduced, and it is of no use. Now it is just like this, left. It will not serve any purpose, because if it is a line, I can probably use something to tie it. Now it is in knots. So that's why mental health becomes very important. If this quality of this string is strong, probably it will be easier. You must have noticed if it is very, very thin thread, like, it is almost impossible to take the knot out, right? But stronger it is, you can still maneuver something and you can take the knot out. So that is how you take care of yourself, take care of your trauma, take care of your pains. And then only, unless, and see, if I just untie each and every knot, I can use it for anything. We are exactly like that. If we are only available for things, then only we can do something, right? Now, why I can say these things? So little bit about myself. I have told you, like, I'm a special needs mother. I have a master's in science, etc., etc. I have told you in my induction session where you have heard me. Little bit more that from where exactly I'm coming from. So, when I was 15, I was writing my 10th board, as everyone of you have done, right? And Pravina, I was exactly like you, as in, like, I have also done my 10th board in Hindi medium. So I think that you must have done in Kannada or something, right? I have done in Hindi medium.
Yes,
And I
Tamil,
will tell
ma'am.
you, I'll tell you, and that how it worked for me. So I suddenly in my 10th board, just like filmy, I got my first asthma attack, and throughout my board exam, I was in my asthma attack. Like, I was really, is this kind of thing happens if you have seen. But I wasn't aware, and there was so much of pressure to write your board exam that I didn't bother much. And I was in a hostel, so teachers were like, "It's okay, you'll be fine, you'll manage." Okay, done. But it continued. Somehow I had to live in area where my parents were in Dhanbad, which is close to Jharia, coal mines. So that didn't help at all. It increased. Even my school was also there. So it increased my asthma like anything. And for next 25 years of my life, exactly till I turned 40. So I had my children by then. I had completed my education by then, and I was in a lot of difficulty physically by then. I gained a lot of weight. I kept trying losing weight, every time. Okay, this time, I will lose weight, and that will be forever. That kind of feeling I had. This time I will be, working on my health, and I'll be perfect. Okay, so sometimes, of course, we all try, we lose weight, and then it was exactly like I gained back also. Then my daughter, she was diagnosed as a special needs. So I had to take the call that, do I want to send her somewhere and do what am capable of, earning some money, make some name of my own, should I do that or take care of my child? It was a difficult decision, but I chose my daughter. I chose my child because she is my child. She is my responsibility. No one else can do what I can do. And so when I took that difficult decision, it was now next responsibility to find something to make myself useful. So I started doing teaching online, and even I have been to Anveshna. I think a few of you are from Anveshna, right? So maybe you have seen me. I was there in 2019, and I had a small surgery then, and that my immune system wasn't working well, and I was looking like a whale. I was so big, and immediately after that, COVID started. So we were all stuck at home. So I gained so much of weight, and my daughter's struggles because she wasn't sleeping well, but I was like, still I was holding on to my work. I have a very strong commitment, and that's why if you have seen my responses, I always say, commitment is very important. Whatever was the night, day is a new day. The next day is a new day. So focus on the new day, not how the night went, because night is gone. That time is gone. You have to build up with something new, right? So that is how the commitment became very strong for me. And then, I would like to show a photo actually, that how big was on exactly 4th of January 2025. By that time, because of self-realization and wanting to do more, I became a coach and a counselor also in the meanwhile. Because, as a mother of a special needs, I went through a lot of challenges like anxiety. Initially when the diagnosis was about to happen, I used to, like, we were very, scared. We were very anxious that what that doctor will say. Will there be anything left for my daughter? Any possibility left for my daughter? And it was never a good news. I remember I used to feel so bad that, that probably my life has ended. and nothing will happen anymore. And I used to get panic attacks. One time it was so severe that I had to go to hospital. So, but then slowly I worked on myself. I sought help. I took help wherever it was required. Thank God that I never took medication for that. And the strength inside me made me fight that. And for the past 6 years, I never had any panic attack. I never went to any hospital for this kind of condition. And I'm happy about that. I will show you a photo of mine, and this is exactly how 1 year ago I looked. Please ignore the mess. I am a mother, and I probably should have cleaned it. I mean, remove the all the mess, but it's okay. I think it's okay. It's okay. I am who I am. I am okay with. But look at me. Please focus on this. This is exactly the same place where I'm sitting, and this is how exactly I looked on 4th of January 2025. And when I saw this photo, my son took this photo. And when I saw this photo, I didn't know what to say. I had to go for a party. And this was the best dress I could fit in. And I was disappointed, of course. But there was no opportunity to think about it, because you have to go somewhere. It was my husband's office party. But constant struggle was going. And then the very next week, I think it was 11th of January, that I was trying to network with people for coaching and counseling thing. So someone said, see, if you don't transform yourself, you cannot promise transformation for anyone. And that hit me. I said, he's right. Because if my relations are crap, I cannot promise you good relationship. If my health is crap, how can I convince you to have good health? If I am always very lucky, there are people who are lucky, there are. But if they are lucky, they are lucky. But I am not that. I have struggled through it, right? So I know how it feels, how painful it is, how difficult it is to fight through all these struggles. So I lost 25 kgs this year, and I'm very happy about it. I followed so many things, and finally, and no extra medication. Completely ghar ka khana. I highly recommend everyone. You go out, have fun, come back, eat ghar ka khana. There is no replacement, nothing like homemade food. And I insist, like, this is my ritual. Like, the three things I do 100% is my job, okay, cook, and take care of my children, and also my husband, of course, yeah. But definitely he comes little little in a less in priority list. So because I know that will make my life easier and more fulfilled and meaningful. That will give meaning to my life, 100%. So that was my health, mental health, and my physical health. Now, I am big on spirituality also. The reason is because when you have a situation, in my case, it's my daughter, and I have seen her through epilepsy. Like, epilepsy? Are you familiar with epilepsy? Right? Like Hindi mein that is called as mirgi ka daura. Jerking movement, like that, like this kind of movement happens, and the people, whoever is having that attack, will be unconscious for a few minutes to hours. So it started, and it was very severe for my daughter. And for each and every episode, seizure, I think you might have heard of seizure. So each and every seizure of my daughter I have witnessed. And it made me stoic. Like, I didn't know how to come back from it. It has been so painful to see your own child going through and not knowing, who is already autistic, who is already a special need, and then going through this kind of pain, and you cannot do anything. At one point of time, she was having 10 pills at a time just to take care of her seizures. Right now it is getting lesser, but I had no way other out but to believe in some power in universe. So that's why I always use the power of universe in my response. And trust me, if you have been through all these tough things in your life, you have to look for that power of universe. That is the only power which helps you, and it is within us. So connect with that, get yourself energized, and do what you have been asked for, you are born for. So you have to identify. It could be teaching, it could be maybe whatever is your hobby. It was your hobby but you haven't pursued it, but you were very good at it. Maybe today is the time, because what you like I love teaching. Like, even though I'm a coach and a counselor, but I teach on a regular basis. And I have committed myself that I will always teach, because teaching is not a one-way process, right? It is two-way. You also get to learn, you also get the energy from teaching process. So I am a teacher, I will always be a teacher. That's my promise to myself. So that's why I thought, and see, I am homebound. So I had to figure out what are the things I can do. So I came across Udemy. Have you heard of Udemy? How many of you have heard of Udemy? Wonderful. You know what? It is a platform which pays you for your, whatever course you make. So if you have some idea that this is something what I can, I want world to learn, people to learn, you can build a course. And I did it. It's Udemy, Avani. I will, and I'm just happy to share. And I had no expectations. Udemy, I will show you. Wait, just a second. It is an international platform. And I just wanted that, okay, my name will be there, So it was a small process. I have always taken one step at a time, but has been always consistent with. That is, and I want to grow. That is what definitely was. So if you can see, I have sent you the link. Is it like too big? Oh my God. Just a second. So, and this 29th of December, I got my first payout from Udemy. And even though it is a very small amount, but it gave me so much of happiness, because, I didn't expect that I will get anything paid from that. So that was the reason that, I keep trying. I keep looking for the things, what I can achieve more, where I can go, where I can do. And social media today is extremely powerful. The WhatsApp, the challenge we had was also on WhatsApp. That is also social media. It's not just talking to our, friends and family members. Of course it is, but it is a social media platform. We have to use our all social media platforms judiciously. And, it can help you to make money. It can help you to have your personality visualized and, seen by everyone. So we have to learn all these things, that how to do it. So when I was 15, and today I'm 50, 50, I turned. I'm so proud of that I turned this. And everyone tells, no, why you are think? I don't think that is a bad thing. I think it's a very good thing. I feel it as an achievement. And I'm healthier today than how I was at the age of 15. And that is what I have. Thank you, Avni. Everyone tells that. And thank you. So, but I am the healthiest. What is most important, that I'm healthiest of in my whole lifespan. And I have promised myself, and I'm very sure that it will be commitment only, that I will continue like this. So at 60, 70, I want to work. So you have to have your own work. You have to create that work. So that's why only I didn't just stick with tutoring. I also started doing counseling, because everyone, whenever I used to interact with people, everyone used to feel nice when they used to interact with me. So I thought, that means I can do this. Why not I try it? So everything I started, it was only to try. Most of the things were good. Some things didn't work that well, but I tried. I'm always happy. You know what? Like there was a WhatsApp story. I just didn't want to tell this, but it came out. So long time ago, I think some 8, 9 years ago, that there was a nurse who was taking care of old people, and she used to ask every old person who was about to die that what is your biggest regret. So every old person said that I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't take care of my family, I didn't love this. So I said, yeah, they are right, absolutely, but one more thing I learned, that well, whatever I do today, I see as that how I will feel when I'm probably about to die, towards the end, because that is definite, right? That is definite. No one can change that. But how will I be proud? Will I smile that this I did well? Okay, this is also I did well. So I always work on that. And you know what? Like, see, this challenge, what you went through and you enjoyed that, I'm really happy about. It was amazing, and it was a good kickstart. Like, right, I saw the word meditation, I saw the word journaling, I saw the word like, I will, do this, I will learn communication, right? So, yes, Avni, very good. Yes, please do that, right? But what happens, I will not tell you like how I'm talking. I will show you something, and it is humorous. Why? Because humor I love. As you know that my life has not been easy. I know that everyone's life is not easy, but mine was also not easy. And everyone copes up. Some people take alcohol, some people take cigarette, some people just sleep, get depressed. What I did was I started watching comedy. And because comedy, if you seriously observe, comedy is not comedy. Every bad situation they write in such a way that it becomes comical and it becomes funny, right? So right now I'm going to play a song for you, okay, which is for Hindi speaking, uh, everyone knows probably Andaz Apna Apna. How many of you have watched, have you heard of this movie Andaz Apna Apna? Oh wow, Ramana, I was not. Excellent. Avni, you have also, right? Anita, have you watched Andaz Apna Apna? Amir Khan? No. Okay. So it's a very, very funny movie, and it was re-released after I think 20 years or something, 2025 March. Sadly, I missed it in the movies. But this scene is where, Ravina Tandon, she used to be a heroine. I mean, she's still a heroine, but, she was a superstar. And Amir Khan, right? So Amir Khan is trying to distract her, and want to get inside her house and her, like whole thing. So that is a very funny situation. I want to just you to see and observe. It is funny. It is very humorous. And then I will explain that what I learned from it. Just a second. This song is called Dil Karta Hai Tere Paas Aun. So let me share sound. And there. As you can see that he is really bothering her, right? I think it is clear. Now, what exactly I want to see? Like she's trying to throw away that danda and she's trying. But then what happens is this. So you know what? That was the purpose. That was his aim to get hit by that danda. If whoever has watched, right, that they wanted to do that, just get hit so that she will feel guilty and she will take him, like she will help him and he will get to know her. Now, how this is applicable on us? So see what happens is, that like now we are charged up, right? Yes, I have to do this. I have to do this, right? It was exactly like Ravina Tandon. Yes, I will do journaling. Yes, I will listen to the podcast. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I will. Avni is already laughing. And you know what? This happened with me last year, I'll tell you. And distractions. Amir Khan is like distractions in life. Yes. Okay. Now this, now this. We will try. We will try. We will try. We'll give up. Right? This is how, and this is why we cannot, we are not able to do what we want in life. So when I thought, last year, I'll tell you that Amir Khan ka danda. Last year, I left sugar. Okay, last year left sugar. I left gluten, and I left all the good things in life. What do the people call it as good thing? And I was promised that you will be transformed in 3 months. I said, okay, chalo, June. June, I will be transformed. Okay. So it was very interesting. And my husband and my son, they realized that I'm not eating this thing. Wow. So exactly like Amir Khan Gadan, with so much love. You're not eating, you're not drinking tea also. Oh, what, how? So exactly and I think at about that time I saw this and I was like, exactly this is what is going on with my life. But then this is not just with weight loss. It happens, with everything. And that is why we do not achieve our potential. We do not become what we are born for. The purpose of our life we do not achieve. We have the commitment. See, the songs of 5 minutes. So imagine that how long she has resisted him. But she had given up. So what I suggest is like, don't catch that danda. Okay? Don't catch that danda, whatever happens in your life, because that will just distract you from your what you would like to do. Be have the kickstart what you have got from this workshop. Continue with that. Okay. But is it easy? Let's say that I think someone said about weight loss, and last year I lost 25 kgs. That is true. And 7 years ago, I remember, that I was buying a smaller dress. And I told my husband, you know what? I'm not going to gain weight. So it's okay. I can buy this. In 2 years, I was back. Not even 2 years. I think I don't remember exactly. Maybe 6, 7 months only. I got back everything. The weight was back. Because of whatever reason it was. It was a surgery. These are all reasons, excuses to some extent. So commitment, has to be very, very strong. If your commitment, and I have learned from my all these experiences, I have to be committed. If I cannot commit, I will not succeed because I already have very tight rope situation. My daughter, my son, my husband, my home, my work. I have to be on a very tight rope. Then my health is definitely will be ignored. It's very easy to ignore. It's very easy. Today is New Year. Today is 14 January. Today is Saraswati Puja. Today is Holi. Then is something else. Today we have not eaten anything for 15 days. Let's eat something. And it is not just about weight actually. It can affect, like there are so many parameters, right? And I left sugar and left carbohydrate to a very great extent in my life. You might have heard of ketosis. Right? So it gives you so much of focus that at this age, yes, I have to say that, 50 is a good age. So, I'm able to work for 10 hours, 12 hours without any break and to do so many things. And not just one thing, like so many things. And I only give credit to my diet because with your diet, I got my focus because it is linked to the depression. It is like, generally we eat sweet to make ourselves happy, but body doesn't like that. So these are the things, these are the details we have to make, like we should know about them. We have to make ourselves aware to make it happen. So sometimes, you can follow your path if you are that committed. And of course, you can succeed. Whatever you do in your life, you want in your life, you can succeed. There is no doubt about that. 100%. But sometimes you need someone to hold your hand, someone to stop you, someone sometimes to encourage you to do things which it is not easy. Because the as you saw the danda, that is real. That is real. Yes, Avni, very good. We need that hand. That too, okay, like every now and then, if someone is there, that it's please don't do this because, and not just okay, stop. That even your son can do, even your daughter can do. Mama, don't do it. Don't eat it. It is not good for your health. That is not going to help. You have to be aware why I should not do it, to make yourself completely, like knowledgeable about it. And for that, you need someone, a partner, accountability partner, who can help you to do well in your career, to do well in your whatever you want to achieve your health. Because health is not about only weight. And when I lost my weight and, I gained this kind of knowledge, of course, educated myself about it, I will say my life overall has become much, much happy, and I feel contented. I'm using the word very, like consciously. I know what I'm saying. Contentment is a big word. Overall satisfaction. And I have it. I have it. So this program, if you can do it on your own, that's very good. But if you want me to help you out, because of course I'm a coach and I'm a counselor, because coaching and counseling, they go by hand in hand. They are not just they're two sides of a coin. So I can do that for you. And there is a certain charge for that. Generally, I charge 20,000 a month. But if you join, if you enroll by tomorrow, 12 p.m., it will be for 12,000, just for this group, whoever has joined this for now. So it will help you not only to achieve what you want to, it will also help you to achieve, probably you don't know what else you can have in your, like I didn't know, I never realized, because my parents told me, you should be good in science, you are good in science, you become a scientist, okay, you do a master's in science. I said, okay mama, okay papa. I did that, and thank god I explored, I explored and became what I became. My parents, then also she said, my mother, I remember it 2 years ago exactly, only if you have to. She was not encouraging. I'm so sorry. But by that time, I was grown up enough to take my own decisions. And I'm so glad and happy that I decided that I have to become what I want to become. So 2.0 is to achieve your potential to fullest. If you know your potential, good. If you don't know your potential, identify it right now. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Why not today? What is the excuse for today? If you are giving any excuse today, that tomorrow is never going to come. Just remember that. So that was it about the whole 2.0 Reclaim Yourself challenge. And I am glad that you participated, and I'm happy that you learned. And there were few consistent, participants. They were very consistent with their work, and they just helped us. So what I have, like, from my side, and I have a very wonderful, my associate, collaborator, whatever you call her, Pooja. And she has created this wonderful, I'll just show you. This is another surprise I'll be sharing with all of you very soon on your just a second. Okay, so this is the participation certificate I'm going to share with all of the consistent challenges, just to remind you that you can reclaim yourself. And I hope that it helps you, or else I'm right here. I have told, and you can get in touch with me anytime you want. So this is for Shweta, and for everyone. Ramana, it's for you also. Anita, Avni, Praveena, for all of you, I'll be sharing soon. And that was it.